Libra, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid-March 2024. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business, as always, and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's happening for the lovely Libras. Hope you're all doing fantastic, my friends. Let's get it going here, my guides. Talk to me. What do we have for the Librans here in mid-March as we move through the year? Yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card, then we'll get into the full reading itself. At the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you could lean in on, which is always interesting. Let's get it going here. Let's rock and see what we got for Libra in mid-March. I mean, the last few weeks, your readings have been pretty decent, so we're going to hope to keep the streak alive, right? Either way, we're going to roll with them punches, Libra. Okay, so there's something about perspective here, my friends. If you have a little look here at this card, notice it has the twins and they both have like that mask, the goggle. And this always does remind me of Gemini energy for some reason, but this is a big card about shifting how you view things or perspective. Now, before we fully dive into that, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the March subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know, I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Let's talk a little bit more in depth about this card. So once again, you see the imagery here, the two people. I call them the twins. So for some of you, yeah, maybe you're connected to a Gemini here. But if that's not the case, if we're not highlighting a Gemini, notice that they're both looking through the mask. I don't see a lot of secrecy here or hidden agendas or stuff like that. To me, it's more about the eyes or the lens in which you view a situation. So if you're going through any tough things, if you're going through any struggles or even good times, Spirit could be asking you to like try to look at it from somebody else's perspective. Maybe that's something you're wanting in this time, right? Like maybe it's like, yeah, I wish they could just see it through my eyes. I wish they could feel what I feel. It's kind of giving me that empathetic type of vibe here. So once again, if you're going through whatever situation in this time, try to take yourself out of the equation and view it as if you were somebody else. Okay, as if you had nothing to do with the situation. That's a big thing here. But aside from that, I do also say this could either be either you wanting somebody to see it from your side or somebody wanting you to see it from theirs. All right, so we're just going to put this down here. I mean, you could always find a silver lining in a situation depending on your perspective, right? But let's get into tarot. I always say the first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote. So let's get you 3 cards in the upright, then we'll get that intuitive juiciness going. So let's shuffle it up one time here for the lovely Libras, please, mid-March. And while we get this deck all shuffled up and ready to go, let's talk about last week's reading, my friends. As I've been saying, we've been on like a hot streak in the past several weeks, like really good energies. But last week's reading was titled An Explosive Return. Okay, so whether that was behaviors, thought processes, situations, or people, and it's been running rampant throughout like the whole entire zodiac for like the past 2 months. Maybe it's because we're close to eclipse season, but I just see things bubbling back up. So we're going to see what we have for you this week. As you know, energy is very fluid. It's never set in stone. So only take this how it hits for you, because we could be seeing your vibe or somebody else's. Let's get it going here. 3 cards for the lovely Libras, please. Okay, yeah, the deck is jumping. Okay, 3 of Cups. So we're starting okay. We're starting good so far. It's a very happy-go-lucky type of energy normally. So maybe this is something you are celebrating. Let's get a couple more. Thank you. 8 of Wands, communication, showing up. Okay, lots of action, lots of movement, lots of progress. Okay. I mean, I'm liking what I'm feeling so far. Let's get one more here for Libra. I'm a little skeptical. I usually am, right? I've seen a lot of readings that go left, right? All right, we got the King of Pentacles himself chilling right here on the back end. Very sturdy, solid energy here, my friends. This could be really good for business and money and work things. So yeah, let's talk about this, Libra. We got some pretty solid energy so far. Let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, then we'll get into that juicy intuitive stuff. So at first look, first glance, we have a nice mixture of elements happening. We got water, we got fire, we also have the pentacles. So this could be all separate situations. It could be different aspects of the same thing. But I will say this, all of these cards do skew towards the positive. We have a lot of action and communicating here in the center. So we're going to have to talk about this a little bit. But let's build this out. Let's go through one by one and really start to build the story. Position number 1, the 3 of Cups. This card gets a bit of a bad reputation, but I love it. It's one of my favorites in the whole entire deck. I feel when this card shows up, there's something that could be worth celebrating here. Okay, so I think of merriment, joyousness, happiness, like people having a good time and celebrating. So of course, whenever I see it, I think like, oh, something's going to go real good. Pardon me, there could be a win, there could be a victory of some sort, something that's worth having a good time over. This could literally just represent having a good time and having fun as well. So maybe Spirit's saying like, hey, Libra, maybe you need to go have fun, however that is for you. It's very social type of energy as well. Now, since it is a 3, it could represent your circle of acquaintance. It doesn't have to be your energy here. So when we clarify it, it could tell us how someone you're linked to could be feeling for sure. Yes, it could talk about group dynamics and all that stuff, but I'm not going to walk down that road until a clarifier leads me there. Another thing with the 3 of Cups, all cards have positives and challenges. A challenge with the 3 of Cups is that sometimes it could be someone that's partying it up a little too much. You know, like throwing a few too many back or having too good of a time, if you know what I mean. Life's all about balance, and if any sign knows that, and that would be you guys. Moving to the center, we have the 8 of Wands. I keep getting this frog in my throat during your reading for some reason, so I would like all of you to really take care of your voice in this time. Watch out for ailments of the throat, especially since we're getting into a card of communication, and now my throat's like in, which is very odd. Now, the 8 of Wands is action, it's movement. It's one of the fastest moving cards in the whole entire deck. And yeah, it could just represent communication. So whether it's talks, whether it's messages, it's moving forward. We could just be speaking about action, but since it is fire element, it could be extremely unpredictable. It could be something that comes in hot and heavy. It could be something that moves in really quick and fast. So if we're talking about communication, there's a lot of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, which could be a good thing. But if we're talking about action, there's this little unpredictability that something could pick up a lot of steam quick. So we really do want to look into it further. Now, when it comes to all Wands cards, aside from the explosiveness and the unpredictability, I always say there's an underlying temper to the Wands card. So watch out for like any temperamental communication as well. I'm not fully feeling that yet. For some of you, this could just be really good news coming in, right? You might receive some really good, exciting news, and it comes in fast. On the back end, we got the King of Pentacles. Now, for a portion of you, this could represent older male figure, father figure, earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and it's not gender specific. When I see the King, as with all kings, they represent control of their respective suit. The King of Pentacles, all about that money, the cheddar, the cheese, those pentacles. So for a lot of you, there could be good things in regards to work and finance coming in for you. Business, side hustles, anything along those lines. There's a really positive energy when he shows up. It's very solid and stable, similar to the Empress, similar to the Queen of Pentacles. This is a card of abundance and blessings. So we do have a lot of positivity showing up so far in your reading this week. Now, a challenge with the King of Pentacles, it could be a very stubborn energy. It could be an energy that's very immovable, someone that's set in their ways, that they're like, no, well, when I make a decision, that's it, type of vibe. So we'll want to dig into this further. And it could also, in rough times, the King of Pentacles could be a little unhinged, but there's a lot more detail for us to pull. We're not going to go that route just yet. I want to dive deeper on all of it, Libra. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay. Let's get a good shuffle here for the lovely Libras, please. Guides and Spirit team. What do we got for my friends? And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that 3 of Cups. And yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to Libra, you could drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. All right, 3 of Cups time. Talk to me. Where's that 3 of Cups here? Okay. The deck is being very specific for you now. It's odd. Like when we first started, the cards were like jumping and jumping and jumping. Wow. I mean, this is massive. This is huge. We have the 6 of Wands in the upright underneath this 3 of Cups. If you did have some sort of win or victory or something go your way, it's okay to be happy about it. I feel like I do need to tell some of you, like, don't feel bad about celebrating or don't feel bad about being happy about this. That's the oddest message here. But I would say overall in the energy, when we have the 3 of Cups and the 6 of Wands, you don't get much better than this. This is like complete and total victory, and that's why I said this is massive, really good. Now, the Six of Wands could represent a little public notoriety, kudos, getting recognition for the good things you've done. But in the undercurrent of the energy, I want to tell you all, like, don't feel bad about you receiving blessings, right? And I know there's some people out there that are very energetically and emotionally in tune. Sometimes when they receive certain blessings, they're like, oh, do I really deserve this? Like, don't ever think like that. Like, enjoy the blessings, enjoy the victories, whatever they are, because they're coming in. Now, the thing that's getting me a little more excited here is the fact that we have all this beautiful positivity on the front moving into this card of communication. So things could even pick up more steam for you. I would say if anything's recently gone your way or does go your way in the coming days and weeks, enjoy it. Enjoy it, savor it. Okay, be grateful, be thankful for this winter victory, because it's coming in heavy. And I have said, like, in recent weeks, I've been seeing good positivity around you for the most part. I really feel like for a lot of you, whether it is monetary, whether it's interpersonal, there's just something really big coming in, or has recently, when we have this really good energy. Very claimable. I would claim this. Massive energy of victory. Let's go in on that Eight of Wands. Really, really nice. Okay, I'm happy for you. Let's go in on that Eight of Wands. Whether this is something you've manifested or something that's come rushing in, I like it, okay? Maybe for some of you, you're celebrating someone else's victory too, and in that case, enjoy, right? Let's see what that Eight of Wands is about, please. Okay, thank you. Okay, waiting to hear back from someone or something, or there could be somebody waiting to hear back from you. We have the Seven of Pentacles in the upright underneath this Eight of Wands. It's a card of patience. It's a card of waiting and being calm and collected and all that good stuff. It could also represent karma, but I do get a vibe there's somebody either waiting to hear from you or waiting to talk to you. And I got a similar thing in a Gemini reading. Like, there could be someone that just, they want to talk to you. Like, they want to hear your voice, or you want to hear someone else's voice. Very powerful. Now, I do feel we're going to get a couple more clues when we get to this King of Wands. For another portion of you, like with this Seven of Pentacles and this Eight of Wands, this could be an unexpected talk coming in where you like hear back from something suddenly. Maybe you've been waiting patiently to hear back from something or hear back from somebody. And that's the vibe, just waiting. Yeah, no, I'm cool. I'll wait. It's all right. I'll hear back when I hear back. And then boom, this Eight of Wands comes in like super sudden, super fast. So for some of you, yeah, it could be an unexpected message or talk, and I do really like it. Okay, so I could see that in the energy for a lot of you this week. I don't feel like we need to overcomplicate this message. I really don't, because there's good energy swirling around here. We're just going to keep it pushing over to that King of Pentacles. Then we'll do a quick recap before we get into the shadow card. If you've been, I mean, there could be someone missing you too, or vice versa. Let's go in on that King of Pentacles. There's good energy around communication, though. It doesn't feel blocked up. Okay? It's like it just comes in suddenly. So let's go in on that King, and we'll do our recap. I'm happy. You're getting a pretty positive reading. Very positive, actually. Yeah, Knight of Wands, boom. Like, there is so much good energy moving towards you, Libra. Now, I don't know what every single one of you are going through at this very moment. Okay, some of you could be going through some really tough things. Some of you could be, I mean, living it up, living the high life, according to the cards. But from what I'm seeing here, there's so much energy of abundance and improvement and energy coming towards you magnetically. This is lovely stuff. So we have the Knight of Wands in the upright underneath this King of Pentacles. Big energy coming in towards you, my friend. So the Knight of Wands is action-oriented, very similar to all this fire energy that we have in a trine throughout this whole entire spread. Really, really good. If you're not connected to a fire sign, right? Especially older male fire sign, or you get the point. To me, this is a card of like imminent action, more blessings coming in. So the main theme that we're seeing throughout this whole entire thing, it's like we have good social interactions and connections. We have a lot of communication coming in towards you, and then we also have the material abundance as well. So it's kind of like we're getting multiple victories here in this week's reading, where it's like every area of life could start improving for a lot of the Libras. So I would claim these messages for sure. Okay, not too much nuance here on the back end. Like, yeah, they could be representing people, but I just feel like this is more of that monetary blessings coming in. Feels really nice. Let's go through and do a quick recap here, Libra. Really positive energy for you, and I like it. Claim this stuff. But if you kindly look in the box before the shadow card, position number 1, we have one of the best alignments there can be. The 3 of Cups with the 6 of Wands in the upright, complete and total victory. Celebrate those wins, my friends, when they come in, okay? Whether you've experienced recently or not, and don't feel bad about it, okay? Like, there might be some of you out there, it's like, oh, well, there's so many people who are in a worse off position. That's true. That's true. And you could treat them with empathy and kindness and love, but at the same time, you can be happy about your victories. I feel like some of you just need to hear that. Beautiful, massive. On the center, we have the 8 of Wands with the 7 of Pentacles, waiting back to hear from something or somebody. There could be someone that wants to hear your voice. Maybe you want to hear someone else's voice. It's like kind of missing a person. But once again, I do feel it coming in unexpectedly. So a lot of you could have some unexpected talk or communication coming in. On the back end, we have the King of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands, moving that abundance towards you, my friends. Like I said, all this energy is like converging in the middle here, and I'm really excited about it all. You could have wins in your emotions, your communication, your material abundance. I'm getting like level ups in all of this, and it's really nice. I would claim this. So yeah, please take a screenshot of that, Libra. Beautiful reading. One of the best ones I've done for you in quite a while, which is saying a lot because like in recent weeks, you've had a really nice energy. But let's see what's in the shadows for you, my friends. What do we got in the shadows for the lovely Libras here? Gods and spirit team, talk to me. What's happening with my friends? And yes, I always like to pull one of these at the very end just to see whether it's something within you or something you don't quite see. Shadow cards don't always have to be a challenge. They could be a good thing. So what do we got here in the shadows for the Libras, please? Oh, and yes, if you've made it to this point in the reading, please feel free to check out channel memberships. I'll leave a link for it in the comments below. It's a beautiful way to support the channel, and I have much love and appreciation for my channel members. All right, let's get it going. One shadow card here. One shadow for the Libras. Okay, thank you. Knight of Swords. So more of this action and movement coming towards you, my friends. Beautiful. So there's a lot of change, a lot of things moving, and it feels magnetic once again. Knight of Swords is a card that could represent you. So Spirit could be saying like, hey, Libra, be confident in the moves you make. Be confident in your actions. Don't wait on something as well. There could be some spirits telling you like, hey, no, don't delay it. Don't wait too long. Because, I mean, as with all options and opportunities, things can shrivel up if you let them wait too long. But when I see the Knight of Swords, yeah, action, making moves, okay? So if you're not connected to another air sign, I feel like this just reinforces more of this energetic convergence that we're seeing throughout the spread. It's like it's all coming towards you. It's all coming towards you. Extremely magnetic. So just know, in this time, Libra, you're manifesting, your powers of manifesting and creating could be heightened to the max. Okay, really, really nice stuff. This could be a little combative sometimes, especially as a shadow card. So don't beat yourself up or don't get into any headbutting arguments with another air sign. But overall, I feel like this Knight of Swords is a good thing. Okay, it's Spirit asking you not to delay something too long. Okay, so take that however it hits, my friends. Libra, that's what I have for you this week. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details. The March subscriber surprise. If you would like to get a personal reading done with me, you can find my digital calendar on mastermetaphysics.com, so please feel free to check it out. But for the March subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful, fantastic Tarot of the Owls. So if you'd like to get your name in for that, it's 2 simple things, as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed, and second, let me know down in the comments, what is your favorite zodiac sign? And give me a couple reasons why. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, the winners will be announced in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love, and I'll see you soon.